The CNSP denounces other conventions. The foreign military agreements is a very beautiful thing, especially the American base, which is here in Agads, the base of the one that bothers the population of Agads too much. Why is it like if they are the ones who have the region, who have the space itself, and as a result we are not entitled to many things? It is a question of the refoundation of sovereignty, so we must be free and independent way, and these people leave our country. This is the best way. We ourselves can develop through our skills, through our techniques and the tools that we have at our disposal, and the acquired knowledge that we have for ourselves. We are in new generations. We can do it, and it is possible, especially with this approach to safeguarding the homeland. It is possible we can do it. The Americans, I think that they must leave. We no longer really need the military, since their presence has not changed anything in all ways. They are there, they say. They train the military, they give information, but still there is insecurity only persists. It is really beneficial for the CNSP to ensure that these partners who are not useful, if I can say it from the development point of view, I can say that it is very good to denounce them, and it is very good to make them leave, because today then creating war, it we must fight against the end. We must fight against underdevelopment. We must fight against injustice. There must really be recognition of our country in terms of freedom, in terms of development. We are among those who think that this is a very good thing, because actually within the framework of this refoundation all the agreements are possible to be reviewed, and when you take the specific cases of the base of 101 at the level of the Agads region, there have been many of saliva which is poured opposite their installation, not only which did not follow the formal frameworks, but also when you look, it is a form of colonization which does not say its name to anyone. One who comes to settle with you, who does not take this population into account, and who, moreover, if we also need to review their intervention a little, it is insignificant, because no one knows exactly today this basis it was put in place and against what actually. So we are among those who encourage this denunciation of these agreements, and we are among those who I think that these denunciations will also become more simplified to move towards other more important sectors. Also notably that of undermining sectors, I see that it is a wise, very wise decision, moreover, because if the French left and the Americans must follow, and it must be done since and now that it is really done, we applaud ourselves a lot, and we encourage this decision of CNSP. We do not need someone to develop this country, we need ourselves. Even we have bravolides, we have intelligent people, we have intellectuals, so why call on another country while we can develop ourselves within us? We have everything, God has given us everything, and we will accompany the CNSP to the end, and the Americans must leave and forever. In any case, we welcomed this with open arms, because we have been decrying the departure of foreign forces for a long time. We said all the foreign forces, and here today the French have left. It remains the United States. We have waited for this, and today the SASP put up a big fight. They denounced the agreements between the United States and Niger. We are going to stand up to make this a reality, because these authorities need our support, and we must support them. First we supported them, and now again we are going to support them even more, so that this is a reality. We have been waiting for it since, that is to say, it is the United States and France. It is only one, no one. We can't make France leave without the United States. They are the same. It's the people who are not there for us, they are there for them. So frankly we welcome the president of the CNSP, Mr. Abdraman Tin, and also the members of the CNSP as well as the government for this laudable decision that they had to take, and they took it in the name of the Nigerian people. So in this sense we are determined to support them. It is an obligation for us, and we will ask God the Almighty the Merciful to accompany them and protect them, and we are here 100% behind them. We will try to organize sitting meetings wherever necessary, so that the Americans also leave Niger permanently. The decision in it is salutary. It is salutary in the sense that it even had to intervene because since the denunciation of the agreements with France, we should understand that France is only an infinite part of the Western plot against us, the AF people in general and Nigerian people in particular, and we should think in terms of NATO. In my opinion, we could not talk about Westerners, about NATO imperialism, and let the Americans do what they do, and I think that it has come to light. In any case, we welcome this decision of the CNSP authorities, and let us know that they have the support of all Nigerians and the development of this country, of the well-being of all Nigerians and of all Nigerians, and above all, I would like to thank the posture of wisdom and enlightened vision which characterizes the National Council for the Protection of the Fatherland, for having therefore, step by step, registered Niger in this evolution towards our total sovereignty. This achieved precisely responded to a clear vision precisely of the National Council for the Protection of the Fatherland, because do you see where when agreements are not healthy, when the agreements are not clear, and there are gray areas which hover on military agreements, then I believe that it is not so for our happiness, but rather for the happiness of them who came to settle with us. And in this affair, therefore, from an American base, I think that it is the right decision that the National Council for the Protection of the Homeland has taken to place our Niger resolutely towards its total sovereignty, because if you see the areas which taint these clauses, that means that ultimately it is for only the interests of these bases there, of these Americans there, and not for our interests. We therefore thank the National Council for the penny of the homeland, and we ask the Nigerians that everyone, as far as they are concerned, be a soldier wherever they are, for respond to the needs of the call of the National Council for the subgird of the fatherland, so that we can resolutely conquer our total sovereignty. It is only a feeling of general satisfaction, as it was with the French, because as they say, BL bonnet bonnet blanc, France, the United States of America, is UTA, and France has left. There is no reason for the United States of America to stay, because they are doing the same terrorist activity that the people of they therefore accuse them from. The moment the French left, immediately the Americans should follow. For this type of action we need popular support from all the Nigerian populations, whether at the level of the towns, villages and camps. The Nigerian populations must come out en masse to support the decision of the CNSP. Since the day I heard the news, I was very proud of that, because people have been exploiting us for years. So really thank God for saving us of their game. So we really thank the CSP, who did their best, can really react in this way. So I really ask the Nigerians also to go forward to at least conquer and obtain our autonomy. So really, we are proud now of having saved us from domination. This time we can say that Niger is saved. In truth, we make a positive comment relating to this decision of the Nigerian government, and the Americans have just joined the group of those who are surprised to the position and orientation that Niger has taken since July 26, 2023. So I believe that today they saw that on TV. They thought that it is a game today. The firm and official position that the Niger has taken to demonstrate to the Americans and other regional and international powers that the direction that Niger has taken today is a definitive direction that has cost what it will cost, but dignity has no price, and that the Nigerian population is behind its government and the National Council, the safeguard of the homeland. So we firmly believe that it is time that with time other countries can stop